This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we learned unique, not null, right? Then primary key, composite primary key, composite unique key. Then today we'll learn about the normalization and denormalization. That is also explained yesterday about the concept. Normalization is the technique of the database which used to reduce the duplicate data. Denormalization is something combining the data into a single table. Now we want to learn about the parent and child relationship. Parent table, child table. Let's work on that. Guys, have you ever wondered when I type select star from EMP, there can be extension of this. If you have wondered what is this mean? This is all the details of this number. Yesterday we spoke about this. This is a normalization technique. When you make a normalization, on what basis you make? That is also discussed this. And this is a table you can see here. We'll hide this as of now. This is a table which is not at all dependent on anything. It has its all own attributes and records. It has its own department number, department name, location. Not at all dependent. But if you see this table is dependent. Department number, it has no complete information. This table is dependent on this table. That's why we consider this as a child table, this as a parent table. And it's not necessarily that parent table cannot be child table. Parent table also be child table in case if you have such columns. I have added one more column here for an example. Region. For region, you can see accounting region. I have mentioned E. E means there is one more table. That's a parent table. E means east. In the east region, office starts at 8 a.m. West region, office starts at 9 a.m. South region, 10 and subsequently north in 11 a.m. Okay, let me tell you guys before I tell you this is just for an example. New York is not in the east, or Dallas is not in the west. Most of the things falls under the eastern region of US. So here you can see this particular table now is a parent table for EMT table and is a child table for this region table. So one table can be both parent and child, depends on the columns, depends on the activity. You guys understood all this? Dinesh, Ayappa? What is parent table? What is child table? Child table is something which its attributes are dependent on some different table. Parent table is something which is independent, which is not dependent. Ayappa said, okay, Dinesh. Any confusion? Like you can see, this table is both. If you consider only these three columns, this is a parent table. And if you consider these three columns, this is a child table. And for this is the parent table. Good then. That's all for the foreign key. What is foreign key? Foreign key is something which connects both child table and parent table. Hmm? Parent table is something which has no dependency on other table, like I told you. Child table which has dependency on other table. One table can be both parent and child at the same time. How to connect the child and parent table? Let's take the example of EMP table. This is the syntax class for your reference. Okay. Since this session is being recorded, this syntax you can use it. So we'll try to put the foreign key on the existing table. Right? Then I will tell you how to create the foreign key while creating the table. Okay? That I will give you homework with syntax. So generally in your practice also, I suggest you to create the table first, then add the constraints. That will be easier and the right way. So since already EMP and department table have the constraints, I will take the backup tables. In the backup table, all the information is copied, but the actual constraints will not be copied. This is how there is a backup table, here table EMP underscore B and select start on EMP. The EMP underscore B is already existing, so I will do one thing, drop table EMP underscore B. Okay. Drop table department underscore B is existing. Okay, it is also existing. Might have created in the previous classes. So EA table EMP underscore B and EA EMP. Okay. You can see here. I'll show you how the constants are being copied or not copied. Look, from user underscore constant table underscore name is equal to EMP underscore. No constraint, but if I use it for the table from which I have copied, I can see there are constraints. So in the backup table creation, there are no constraints of copy. This is a very important point for this. Then create table department underscore B as create tables are created as so this the EMP underscore B is the child table, department underscore B is the parent table. Now our work is to connect this both. We have a syntax on the table name EMP underscore B. So we also can name the constraints. Okay. In the previous examples, we used to give the constraints of the directory, where constraints name used to get generated by the system. Now let's name the constraint. Add constraint name foreign key. Okay. I name it as f underscore k11. Type of the key foreign key, and where you want to put this, I want to put here, right? Or we can department number. I have to refer it. Where I'm going to refer this? I'm going to refer this one. References, table name. This is the table name, department underscore B. And which column? Department number, this column. Let's see if it is working. No matching or primary key for this column list. Yes, this is a very important factor I wanted to tell you. So whenever you put foreign key, okay, to the existing table, you must make sure that is a primary key, because if you see here in this table, there is no primary key in the department number. If there is no primary key in the department table, there is a possibility that I can enter one more 10 counting figure. I can enter one more duplicate record of 20. In such cases, for the child table, it will be very difficult to connect to the data. It will be difficult to connect whether it has to connect with the 10 accounting. If I enter one more record like 10 operations, it is impossible for child table to understand which data it has to be get connected. So if you are making any connection from foreign key to the primary key, you make sure first primary key exists. So our work is to add primary key first in the department table. Alter table, department underscore, add constant. I can do modify also guys here, like the other earlier syntax, modify data type, then add primary key. Now I'm planning to add the primary key name. I'm using this syntax, primary key one. Add constant name, then constant type. Okay. This kind of key is already used in some different tables. There are hundreds of tables here. There is a possibility of this use. Let's check if this is unique. Yes, this key is unique. So now if you see the star from constant unit underscore name what happened? This is already added. Constant spelling is wrong. User underscore CLM and 4. Hope this time spelling is right. Yes. Yeah. In earlier cases, you can see we used to get some random numbers, system underscore something, but here I can see whatever the name I have given here, PK11, the same name is populated. This will be easier for us to remove a constraint, disable constraints, or enable the constraint. So now our first job is over. We have added the primary key in the parent table. So now let's add the foreign key in the child table. This is the parent table. Let's transform. This is the child table. Now our job is to add foreign key in the child table. Alter table, table name, and constraint name. I'm using some random numbers because there is a possibility of finding many foreign keys. Under table name, add constraint name, then constraint type, that's a foreign key. Where you want to add? You want to add it on the department number. This particular table refers to this. You are adding department number. Here, department number. References department numbers for the. I'm using the same syntax which I used earlier. And there is no primary key. Table is altered. You can see how many constraints are there in this table. Constraints. Table underscore name is equal to np underscore b. Yeah. This is a foreign key pk12 that is being connected to this primary. It shows properly. This foreign key is being connected to this. Good. So, any doubts so far? If not, I can move to next session. I'll show you what are the things we can do on this. How to add the foreign keys, how to add the primary key, how to connect the tables. While connecting the tables, what are the important criteria? If you are putting in foreign key, make sure the parent key, primary key exists on the column you're trying to connect, and your check this variance of course. Guys, please respond on the chat box, or else go on mute and tell how did you find this. Dinesh, Ayappa, not understood. Okay. Dinesh, how about you? So can you tell me what exactly you are not understood, so I can focus on that more? What you didn't understand?
Sir,
No, you tell me.
add this foreign key and primary key. Not getting.
How to add the?
Foreign key and primary key. Yeah.
Adding the primary key, you already know. I'll tell you once again what I'm. I'll tell the foreign
And
key.
your voice is not clear, sir.
My voice is not clear.
Little disturbance, sir.
Now also.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Let me connect it once again. Okay. Yes. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, now okay, sir.
Now okay, right? If voice is not clear, you may please make sure tell at that time only, because okay, anyway, you are not understood how to create the primary and foreign key. So you have at least understood from where the foreign key and primary key has to put up. Foreign key has to put in the child table, and the primary key has to put in the parent table on the same columns where the both are getting connected. So you understood this, right? This part? Guys, I need your response.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. You understood, right? Where the foreign key has to put, where primary key has to put that part. In the child
Sir.
table, we have to put in the child table, we have to put the foreign key, and in the parent table, we have to put the primary key. Okay? P for P, parent table, primary key, child table. Foreign key. So let's go once again. Create.
Sir, once can you explain roughly, sir?
No, I'll explain it in detail only. Hold on. Because this is a very important concept, you must be 100% sure. Okay. Now there was a earlier, if I have to put the primary key in the department table, what was my syntax? Alter table, okay, table name, then modify, and then I'll just write the department number, varchar, number, whatever, varchar is also fine. I'm changing it. Number 2, then I used to write the primary key. This is how I used to do it, right? In such cases, what used to happen? I never used to name the constraint. Okay, system used to name this constraint automatically by its own. So I have one more syntax for this. Instead of modifying, I'm giving the command called add constraint. Okay? Then I also giving the command called constraint name. Add constraint name, constraint type. Yeah. This you understood? This is a different syntax. You can use earlier syntax also, no issue at all. And just for easy, I have given this. Tell me again, we'll go step by step. Do you understand this? If you are not talking, then I cannot go further.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
PK_K11, what?
That is a name.
Just refers to
Name.
this.
Just name. I showed right. That's a primary key name. I'll show you one more. Wait. I'll create one more table. Let me convert this. Okay. Now, alter table. Mute it, guys. Not disturbance is coming. This is how you used to do it earlier. Table alter. Select transform. Okay, this is a conventional method you used to do, and you have learned this only. What happened? I'm spelling mistake. Again, next from user mistake. Okay, this is the constraint name, right? This is generated by system, and what I have done, I have used this syntax: alter table, department number, add constraint, constraint name for this column. So let's see for department underscore B what will be my constraint. Okay. A data here. This is the table I used, PK11. This is not a system generated. This is given by me. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Understood the difference? Dinesh?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So we understood the first part of this, that adding the primary key in the parent table. If you want, if you are getting confused with this syntax, PK11, no harm, use this only. Modify this. The only thing is the name will be given by the system. SYS. No harm. Name can be anything, right? There's nothing in the name. Everything is in the concept. So now we are working on the foreign key. Let's clear the screen. Let's have tables in front. Already primary key is there in this. When I try to connect this without primary key in the department number, it didn't get connected, right? So now I have already added the primary key in the parent table. Now let's work on the child table. Alter table, table name, add constraint. You can do modify also. That is a homework for you guys. How will you modify? Alter table, table name, add constraint name can be anything. Then the constraint type, where you want to add constraint type, department number. Here you are referring it, references, department underscore D, department table is altered. Now both the tables are connected. If you want to know how these are connected, I will show you that. Okay. Now generally, if I want to delete something, from the parent table, what is my formula? Delete from department underscore B, yeah, department number, and see here integrity constraint violated. Child record found. So now let's hear some small story for our understanding. You guys stay with your parents, right? I mean, most of the people stay with their parents. So when a child becomes 18 years or 21 years, once he graduates, he generally move out of the house. But parent will not move out of the house. When you are kids, you are 5 years old, 6 years old, let's consider your parents are working in a bank and parents get transferred. He generally goes with the kid. He will not leave the kid and goes. This is the same case when I'm trying to delete the parent record, means I'm sending this record outside the table. But it is not going because there is already child record found. But can I delete the child record? That is the question. Let's try here. Delete from enp underscore b, where enp number is equal to, I'm deleting the last record, Miller 7934. Table altered. I'm able to delete the child records because it has no dependency, but I'm not able to delete the parent record because it has dependency. Now the question is, can I delete the parent record which has no dependency? the department number 40 has no dependency in the EMP underscore. I have to delete that. Delete from department underscore B, where department number is table deleted because there is no child record found. Do you understand this part? Dinesh Ayappa?
Okay.
I need your answer. Not okay, understood. If not understood, tell me. I'll explain once again because this is very important. Even if you become a developer in the next after working, this is very good. While creating the tables for the project, especially, tell me what you not understood. If you understood, I'll go on. I'll explain once again. Tell me specifically what you not understood. Dinesh, understood? Guys, respond please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, at least respond in the chat box. No? Ayappa, understood?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now the question comes, what if I have to delete the parent records? Even there is a dependency. Okay. So I'll drop everything now. Can I drop the table? Drop table B with underscore B. I cannot drop because I cannot delete. I can neither delete nor drop because it is connected with foreign keys. In such cases, what I have to do? Drop table EMP underscore B. Drop. Now can I drop the department? Yes, because there is no department. Let's create once again. Create table EMP underscore B. I'm doing it again and again so that you can see. Okay, these are two tables. These are two tables again. Let's add the constants. Button. The first action is adding the primary key. Control table. And constant. Constant name. Constant name. Constant type. Then the column where you want to add the constant. Can you enter? Before I add the foreign key, let's go to the slides. The foreign key can be added where references has the primary key. Now the new term is called on delete cascade. When you want to delete the parent records, even there is a connection between child table, parent table. Then we say on delete cascade. Let's see how we can add this constraint. Everything will be same guys, just you have to add the term called on delete cascade. Alter table, EMP underscore D, add constraint, constraint name. Constraint name can be anything you like. 1, 2, 3 unit. The constraint type foreign key. where you want to add? You want to add on the department number of EMP where you are referring it to department underscore B, the table name and the column name. Next term is on delete first name. This is a new term, table term. Now I will try to delete the record from parent table. Delete. This is a parent table where department number is equal to N. Rows deleted, one row deleted, right? One row deleted. Let's see what kind of changes happened in the EMP. All the records which were there with the number of department number 10, everything got deleted. Because as I told you, parent moved out and he took his kids with him. There is no parent in the department number 10, so there is no kid also in the department number 10. The parent who is taking the kids with them will delete from department number underscore B, where department number is equal to 20 again. Select R from EMP underscore B. 20 all moved, all the 20 records which were connected to parent, everything gone because parent has been taken out. Parent has been taken out for the 20. This parent has been taken out, so everything is gone. So only remaining part in the department table is 30 and 40. 40 is nowhere connected, so delete 40. Delete from department underscore B, where department number is equal to 40. Let's see any changes happens on the child table. No changes because it is not connected. Now I'll delete. Then in the last record, what is the last record? From only 30 is remaining, and here all the records, some 6 records are there with the department number 30. Delete from B underscore B, where department number is going to 30. Last record, one row deleted. Let's see what is remaining in EMP underscore B. No rows, everything got deleted. Right? So now I'll drop the table. Not be dropped because it is connected. I'll drop EMP underscore B. Yes. Now I can drop B50 underscore B. This is the whole adding of primary keys and foreign keys, and how the parent keys and foreign keys are related, how the parent records and child records are related. When you use on delete cascade, when you do at that time, if you delete the parent records, the subsequent child records will be deleted. If you do not use on delete cascade, the parent records cannot be deleted. Hope at least you got the idea. You can go through the recording once again and again, and you can ask me if you are not understanding. Can you tell me at least you got the idea? Dinesh Areka, tell me in the chat box. Did you find it right? Did you understand? Thanks guys for response. This is the syntax for you. Adding the foreign key, okay, while creating the table, not after creating the table. Primary key, you know, I'm creating the table after add. This is the syntax I want you to practice at home. Okay, and come and ask me the query if you're not able to do. So very simple syntax. Instead of writing foreign key and type of the name of the key, just you have to mention the reference. Okay. We have 10 minutes left, guys. We can go unmute. I just stopped the recording. We can go unmute and click on the